Hi, and let's talk about the Robonic Stooges issue 1 from American Mythology Comics. American Mythology had previously put out a Centennial Three Stooges special. I didn't review that, maybe I should. But now they have this ongoing Robonic Stooges comic. And if you don't know what that is, you'd be forgiven because that cartoon is even a bit before my time. But I know Saturday morning cartoons, so I know what that is. So in 1965, there was a cartoon put out by Cambria who did those weird, like, superimposed lips cartoons, like Space Angel and stuff. They made a Three Stooges cartoon with brand new live-action segments with the Stooges in color, which was pretty awesome. That's not what this is, so that ran for a couple of years, and then in 1977, and that original cartoon had the original voices of the Three Stooges, Larry, Curly, and Moe. And then in 1977, thereabouts, Hanna-Barbera made the Robonic Stooges, which was a cartoon where the Three Stooges had bionic powers. And it was Larry, Curly, and Moe, but at that point, all the Stooges had passed away, so it was new voice actors playing the different Stooge characters. That was usually paired up with other cartoons, like the Skatebirds, etc., until they had their own half hour. This comic has two comic stories and one prose story, and some other write-ups. There's like another bit of prose where it's the Robonic Stooges giving technical advice, etc. And then there's a little write-up from Rich Gallo meeting up with some producers of the original Three Stooges stuff, so that's great. So it's basically a magazine, but here are the credits. And here's the first story, where the Stooges have to fight a gang of cabbage heads. And there's a surprise in here, and I'll just give it away, because maybe you won't. A couple surprises. First of all, Shemp is in both stories. Shemp is a fourth Robonic Stooge in the first story. The second story is called the Robotic Retreads. So that is the Robotic Stooges have to fight like a Sasquatch character, and it's basically Shemp as Shemp Squatch or something like that. So that's the first surprise, that Shemp is in both stories, comic stories. The second surprise is the Robonic Stooges in the first story fight a character called Dr. Cracula. And Dr. Cracula was in the Skatebirds cartoon, not the Robonic Stooges cartoon. So I guess they have the rights to do any of those obscure Hanna-Barbera characters from that universe. I don't know. That's pretty cool. Here's Dr. Cracula in his own terrible robot outfit. I really enjoyed this. I didn't know what to expect with this. I don't know who this is for. Kids won't know what this is, and this is for this is like an all ages comic, right? They won't know even who the Three Stooges are. Old folks like me, like I'm almost 50, and this is a bit before my time. But I enjoyed this. I'm familiar with the Robonic Stooges. I don't know how many other people would be. I'll continue on with this series. It's a lot of fun, and I like the little articles and write-ups as well about the Three Stooges, so that's pretty cool. I recommend this for Stooge fans, or if you're curious as well. It's $5 US, so about like $6 or $7 Canadian. I think it's worth it. I would recommend it for super fans or if you're curious. Until next time, take care.